So, it's been a couple of days and I haven't really felt the urge to read. But I know that there's a bunch of readathons coming up / are happening right now. And so have been getting the urge again, which is great. But the problem is I don't know what to read. And I still have those same 3 books because I renewed them. So I have 4 books that I kind of want to read right now. And so the first is El Príncipe de las Nieblas. It's a book in Spanish. It kind of reminds me of Harry Potter a little bit. It's like some kids, like if Harry Potter was a ghost story. It's kind of what it reminds me of. So, and this is one of my favorite authors in Spanish. So we got Diaz, middle grade. Also in middle grade, we have Small Spaces by Catherine Arden. And then in YA, we have Strange Grace by Tessa Gratton and Language of Thorns. We've seen me kind of reading this. I started one of the stories while I was waiting to be picked up from work, but didn't really fully get into it, so like it wouldn't be a problem to restart the story or anything. So I don't know what to read. So I'm thinking I'm going to read, I don't really think I can do Try a Chapter since this is a bunch of short stories. So I'm thinking maybe try a page, read a page, see how I like it, see which one interests me the most, and maybe start from the one that I'm like the least wanting to read right now. See if anything surprises me. I've also really been craving reading Twilight again, but I don't know where my copy of Twilight is. And I have the audiobook, but I've never listened to the audiobook before. So I don't want that to like change my reading experience. We'll see. I'll check back in if anything happens. So, I think I've decided on what I'm going to read. So, I did the whole like read the first page of each book, see what's vibing with me the most. And I think for right now, what's vibing with me the most is a book in Spanish. So I'm gonna read El Príncipe de la Niebla. It's a short little middle grade, but I read really slow in Spanish, so it's probably gonna take me a long time. If I get tired of that, what was really vibing with me was like the story tale, kind of like fairy tale, like Greek myth stuff of Language of Thorns, so I'm gonna read that. I remember from what I read, from like the couple of pages that I read when I was waiting for my mom to pick me up from work, there are so many like older fairy tales that my mom read to me that are like entwined in these, which is pretty cool. And then other than that, in the order of like which I was feeling the most as far as like writing style, this really intrigued me. Strange Grace, so excited, but it's a little thick, so a little intimidating right now, especially since I'm trying to read more and more without audiobooks to like retrain myself. And then after that, it's Small Spaces. The writing style wasn't really vibing with me right now. I liked it. It was funny, some jokes and stuff, like little kid type stuff. And I'm excited to read it, but at least right now, that's the order we're going with. Hopefully get some quality reading in, but also I might get hungry and maybe want to stop and have dinner, so we'll see. Back coming at you with zit medication because it's early in the morning. Not really quite that early. I actually woke up late, but I haven't even had my coffee yet, so bitch, it's fucking early. I'm coming at you with a reading update because I've read Oh my god, what a magical concept. I read on Saturday and I read last night. Um, so yeah, I haven't read that much. I've only read about 4 chapters. Um, El Príncipe de las Nieblas, or like The Prince of Shadows, or Prince of Clouds, more like it. Yeah, nieblas, like fog, clouds, um, or like mists, even. That doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's kind of like a fantastical historical fiction set in the 1940s in Spain during the Civil War. And we follow our main character, Max, who's about 16, I believe. His age isn't explicitly stated, but it's said that he's between like 14 and 16. He's like a couple years shy of being recruited to fight in said Civil War. Um, and so to escape the war, like the actual like real repercussions of the war, his family moves to a house near the beach. This house is super old, kind of creepy, has a really sad backstory that this doctor and his family lived there until their son mysteriously drowned, and that kind of ruined their lives. Not a ton has happened besides us being like introduced to the house and to his family and to like the setting and everything. Um, like I can tell that this is like, because I've read La Sombra del Viento, um, and I love that book and I love Zafon's writing, but you can kind of tell this is his first book, and you can tell that he was writing this for younger kids. It's a little bit easier to understand, a little bit more simple vocabulary, not as much lush description as there is in his other book. Um, Other than that, there's only been one really like creepy thing that's happened so far, is that there's kind of like a garden of like sculptures, and Max goes to investigate this garden of sculptures, and they're all like weird, stereotypical like people that you would see in a circus. Kind of like carnival people, like contortionists and strongmen and ringmasters. And like at the center, they're all facing this clown, which clowns are creepy, so like obviously already creeped out. And the clown is like making a fist like he's gonna hit somebody, and the Max is looking around, notices that they're all in the shape of like a 6-pointed star, and like that they're all facing a western direction, and he's like, well, that's weird. And then he turns around, and all of a sudden this clown's hand is now open when it was closed before, and he freaks out and runs to his house. So that, and there's a scene with spiders, which is actually, I thought was really funny. It was creepy, but it was also really funny. So far, that's all that's really happened so far, but I will check in on how I'm liking it as I get further. I'm about like 25% of the way through the book right now. Oh, we're still here. Acne medication on, because I'm a lazy bitch who, hasn't washed her face yet. But it's not a reading update, but exciting news that I just got an internship, and it has to do with publishing, and it's at a magazine, and that's very exciting because it means that hopefully I will be closer to getting a job in the book industry, which is something that I want, which is very exciting. And yeah, because it's been tough, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm very excited and currently hyping it up with Mel right now. So she'll be happy when she sees this. Mel's getting another shout out in one of my videos. Okay, so to spice up this vlog with something other than books, since I haven't done any reading since Sunday, I have a quick unboxing, even though I need to be in work. Not in work, but I need to leave to bike to work. in like 12 minutes. So I got 2 packages. One's from Laneige and another's from Target because my Amazon package that I got also on Black Friday already came in. It's just a bunch of skincare. The Target one is all refills of stuff that I already had. So I really like Shea Moisture skincare. So it's a face wash and a moisturizer. And the Laneige stuff is the exciting stuff because this is all new. I've never tried this before. Cool, cool. All my info. I really hope I didn't show my address. Nobody watches my videos. Okay, so Laneige, yay, K-Beauty. So I got a shit ton of free samples. I got 2 essence samples and 2 moisturizer samples, which I need. My skin is dry as all hell. And then I got a little mask sample, which is cool. I also got this little mini multi-berry yogurt repairing mask. This came with like a discount that I found through Honey. Why am I just naming all like the YouTube sponsors ever? But this is super cool. Ooh, oh, it smells hella fucking good. Oh my god. And it looks really whipped. It looks like a moisturizer almost. That's awesome. And then this is the big thing that I got, which is, it's all like, it's a whole skincare like line. So it's their pore line because I got big ass fucking pores. And it's like all mini sizes. And this was $11. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Okay. So since the rest of the stuff is boring, just refills of like my shampoo, I'm not going to film that. But yeah, this was fun. I just wanted to do a little update since I unboxed a bunch of skincare earlier. I really like how my skin's feeling. I look moisturized. I feel moisturized. I just used the new face wash, toner, and one of the samples, which was an essence. And I really like it. It's supposed to be like pore minimizing. I'm not feeling any of that yet, and I have a bunch of acne because I am on my period. But as far as like what it was supposed to do for moisturizing my skin, yes, because while my skincare routine I feel like is good, and like I made my own toner and everything, and I really like how it works with my skin, it's not the most moisturizing. I need a moisturizer. I can't just deal with like the toner and the face wash. So I'm liking how this is turning out. Maybe I'll eventually buy full-size products of these when I get money. So we'll see. I'll check back in when I get some reading done because I haven't done any yet. And I probably won't because I'm pretty tired and I'm gonna go to bed.